What's going on, everyone? It's Nick Pfeiffer here, and if you have not heard the news about YouTube's latest update to what you can and can't do inside of a video campaign, then I've got a video for you. Okay, so I'm going to jump right in here to my campaign build out, and I'm going to show you what's going on. So inside of YouTube, if you're building out a YouTube campaign, inside of Google Ads, if you're building out a YouTube campaign and you've selected a conversion action. So in this one, I've got a lead generation campaign going, and my only options are target CPA and maximize conversions. That just shows you that I'm in the lead generation campaign. And when you get down here to the targeting section, what you're going to find is that a lot of the options are no longer available. So you can now not target keywords, topics, or placements. It says you can no longer add targeting to these video campaigns. Their reasoning is because they said it was being restrictive. Now, I loved specifically the keyword and placements targeting. Those were when I'm building out an ad campaign, those are some of the first sets of targets that we would go after because you could get very hyper focused. But what Google is essentially saying here is we have a machine algorithm that looks at millions of data points, and we know more than you. Tell us the conversion that you want, and we're going to go find that. We're going to go find the best person for that conversion for you. So that's why they're doing it. I understand it from their standpoint, but I did like that targeting. So you might be asking yourself, well, what is a workaround for that? How can I target who I want to target? So you can still create custom audiences, and you can do several different things. So if you have an account where you've spent at least $50,000, you can actually upload your customer data into here. You can go after your retargeting lists and your retargeting pixels if you've got your pixel data, and then you can also create custom audiences. So what I'm going to do here is, let's say I wanted to use what I would normally do in a keyword campaign. It's not going to be quite the same, but let's say you're looking in the mortgage industry and you're looking for people who are looking at videos about mortgage interest rates. So what you would do is create a segment called mortgage rates or mortgage interest rates, and then what you can do is come down here is people who search for any of these terms on Google, and then you just start typing in terms on Google like mortgage refinance. Okay, and it's going to show you some terms that people could have searched, and you can just start selecting these types of things, mortgage interest rates and things like that. So you can put your keywords into here, and so it's just slightly different. Where Google is going after people that have searched maybe on Google and not necessarily on YouTube. And so I like these audiences also. I would just do the keyword audiences first, and then I would create anytime I had a successful campaign, a successful keyword, I would actually put that into a custom intent audience and market that as a separate campaign. So a little bit more granular way of doing it that I was doing it before, and I know other marketers may have been doing the same thing. But this is the change, and this is the world we live in. And I think you're going to start seeing more and more, just bring the screen out a little bit. You're going to start seeing more and more where Google is, and you've already seen it with Facebook, is they're giving you less on the targeting options because they're wanting their algorithms to do all of the work. And so, there's pros and cons to that on both sides. I've seen campaigns specifically in the lead generation space where Google's algorithm will go out and find and get leads, but if you're not coupling that with additional data and you're not using the CRM to send back qualified prospects or even converted sales into Google to optimize for those, then Google's just going to keep trying to find the cheapest leads, and anyone that does lead generation knows that the cheapest leads aren't generally the best leads. You can have good campaigns with cheap leads, but you want to get to the point where you're optimizing for qualified leads and then eventually conversions. And so if you want more information on how to actually do that to where your CRM is talking directly with Google and you don't have to rely on salespeople or an IT person to send that information back, I've created a free training group where we focus on three things. We focus on helping businesses and entrepreneurs create leads 24/7 through an automated lead machine that you completely control, so you're not dependent on lead generators or aggregators. We're going to help you convert more of those leads into customers, and we're going to help you compound your successes to scale your business. So I've created a free group to show you everything that we do in our business. And you might be asking yourself, well, how do I make any money? Why am I doing this? Why am I spending the time to do that? So the group is broken down into typically two types of people that join the group. One type of person that joins the group is just looking for the free information, and they're going to implement it on their own in their business, and don't need any help. And that's fantastic. That's why we created the group. The second group, or the second type of person that would join the group, is someone who loves the information but may need help implementing it in their business, and that's where we can help. So either way, I would love you to join the free group. It's a no spam, no nonsense group where you're not getting hit up and it doesn't divulge into a bunch of nonsense. The whole goal of the group is to give you more information and better training than you would get from any kind of a paid course. So if that sounds like something you'd be interested in, click on the link below this video. Go ahead and join the free group, and I'll look forward to seeing you on the inside, where we're dropping weekly content, weekly knowledge bombs, and really helping you scale and grow your business. So I appreciate you watching the video, and I'll see you on the next one.